India has been consistently sending humanitarian relief to Ukraine's border countries of Romania, Hungary and Poland in order to assist them in dealing with the refugee influx created by the Russia-Ukraine crisis. This is being done alongside India's massive evacuation endeavour, Operation Ganga, to bring back its stranded citizens, especially the students who could not leave the country amidst the rain of bullets and missiles. Hundreds of them have been safely brought back, and the government says it is committed to bring back all its citizens in the coming days.
It's been 10 days since Russia launched a fierce military offensive against Ukraine. And while it is cruising through the territory of the European nation, it is the civilians who have become most vulnerable to the indiscriminate firing and shelling. The government of India came into action as soon as its citizens, primarily the medical students who have been studying in the country, were stranded in the middle of nowhere. Operation Ganga was launched with the aim to bring back all students. Indian Air Force's largest transport aircrafts, C-17 Globemaster, were deployed. 4 top ministers for 4 border countries of Ukraine were dispatched to facilitate the mission. Not just this, New Delhi also sent humanitarian assistance to Romania and Hungary in the form of tents and blankets to help them deal with the refugee influx. The aircrafts were loaded with about 2,500 blankets and over 100 ridge tents for temporary relief. Advisories were released in time asking students to move to border areas from where they could be picked and airlifted back home.
The advisory that has just been issued by our embassy a little while ago and also by us on the need for our nationals to leave Kharkiv immediately is on the basis of information received from Russia.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with top ministers, has been reviewing all developments personally. Modi also spoke with both the presidents of Russia and Ukraine about providing a safe corridor for civilians to move out. In what has been lauded by many experts across the spectrum, the war unofficially halted for several hours after the Indian government negotiated with the Russian side in order to provide safe passage to Indians stranded in the largely occupied Kharkiv. Modi stated during a rally that he was committed to bringing back every single citizen of India.
ये भारत का बढ़ता सामर्थ्य ही है कि हम यूक्रेन में फंसे हमारे देश के नागरिकों को वहां से सुरक्षित निकालने के लिए इतना बड़ा अभियान चला रहे हैं। ऑपरेशन गंगा के तहत कई हजार नागरिकों को वहां से देश वापस लाया जा चुका है।
And while the aircrafts continue to shuttle, the government with its embassies in all countries has been ensuring a safe stay of students who have crossed over but are waiting for their return. Students were seen heaping praise on the government for the arrangements done at the border.
हालात बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब हो गए तब ऑनलाइन हुए कॉलेजेस तो तब तक तो एयर फ्लाइट्स वगैरह बंद हो चुके थे तो निकलना पॉसिबल ही नहीं था तो इसीलिए बहुत मुश्किल हुई हमें और बॉर्डर के पार तो कंडीशंस अच्छी है ट्रीट अच्छा किया जा रहा है लेकिन जब तक बॉर्डर क्रॉस नहीं कर रहे हैं तब तक हालात बहुत ख़राब है।
Around 20,000 Indian students study in Ukraine, mostly for medical studies. Most of them wanted to return last month after the Government of India had issued an advisory asking them to leave temporarily. Many returned, but most of them were forced to stay as the universities weren't allowing any online classes for them. However, the government has decided to bring them back safely. It has stepped up its efforts in the last few days and says it will stop only when each student is back with his family.